Not all DUIs are misdemeanors. Here's when a DUI becomes a felony in Boone County. So some people think that all DUIs, they're misdemeanors. And the most common DUI is going to be a misdemeanor. It could be a C misdemeanor, operated vehicle while intoxicated. It could be C misdemeanor, operated vehicle while intoxicated with a BAC of 0.08, but less than 0.15. It could be a Class A misdemeanor, operating vehicle while intoxicated endangering a person, or operating vehicle while intoxicated with a BAC of 0.15 or higher. Generally, it's a misdemeanor, but it's not always a misdemeanor. There are a number of reasons in Boone County that your misdemeanor DUI becomes a felony. So what are they? Well, first, the obvious one. If you have priors. If you have a prior DUI within the past 7 years, that is now going to be a level 6 felony. It is an operated vehicle while intoxicated with a prior within 7 years. That's what it's called. That is going to be a level 6 felony. Additionally, are there injuries? Did you cause an accident? This could be your first DUI, but if you caused an accident and there's injuries, now we might be looking at a level 5 felony or even higher. Were there minors in the vehicle? If your child is in the vehicle, whether or not you crash or not, right? You could be pulled over and you could be the 0.1, barely over the legal limit. There's a minor in the vehicle, that can now be a level 6 felony. So there are a number of different reasons what could be a misdemeanor DUI in Boone County becomes a felony DUI in Boone County. So what are the consequences? What are the differences? Well, the consequences for a misdemeanor could be up to a year in jail, up to a $5,000 fine, and then a myriad of things in between. But for a felony, it is 6 months to 2.5 years, could potentially all be in jail. You're looking at up to a $10,000 fine. And then there could be a number of other conditions or requirements that you're required to do. You might have to spend a long time on backtrack or on ankle monitoring, where they're monitoring, making sure you don't drink alcohol. License, revocation. You could lose your license for a year or more. And especially if you have a number of things on your driving record, you could be administratively suspended by the BMV, and that could be a very long suspension. If you have multiple priors, you could become or be labeled what's called a habitual vehicular substance offender. And that could be up to a 10-year license suspension. And additionally, that could take the level 6 felony and add even more time on it if they want to charge that. So there can be a number of consequences, and there could be a number of things that take this misdemeanor and make it far more serious and exposes you to not only 1 or 2 more years of jail, but sometimes 9, 10 more years in jail. It's a lot. So if you're in Boone County, you were charged with an OVWI and they charged it as a felony, and you're wondering, what do I do? What do I do when I have a felony DUI charge in Boone County? Give us a call at the Marc Lopez Law Firm. The number's 317-632-3642. And remember, always plead the fifth.